Welcome, everybody. It's Meet the Experts series, and I'm Rachel Leonard, editorial director of the Bridal Council. And today we have Jeffrey Jones, vice president of merchandising of Joseph Abboud Menswear. And we're so excited to have you today. Welcome.
Thank you, Rachel. It is a pleasure to be here with you.
This is very exciting. So
Yes, it is.
tell us about the shopping experience for a groom at Joseph Abboud. What do they offer?
We offer a few different options for today's groom. First of all, the Joseph Abboud brand is offered exclusively today at all Men's Warehouse stores and
Okay.
locations, both in store and online. So that is your destination for the Joseph Abboud brand. So if you were to go online, you do have the ability to rent Joseph Abboud tuxedos, either again online or in store. So that's option number one. Of course, we have off the rack suit separates and suits. So any salesperson in any of those locations are happy to help you and fit you with something that's existing in the store today.
Okay.
And then finally, there is the ability to create a custom suit or tuxedo in Men's Warehouse locations as well. So those are your three different
options.
Yep.
And tell me more about the bespoke experience. I mean, how is that more special? How long does it take?
Absolutely.
Walk me through it.
Absolutely. We are excited about the Bespoke Joseph Abboud custom suit program. That could be found on josephabboud.com. And how that differs from the custom experience in Men's Warehouse stores is that we have in-house stylists that will come to the location of your choice. So whether it's your home or your office,
Oh, great.
he will bring all of the swatch options for the suits. They're all Italian fabrics, all mostly wools, linings, thread colors, and he will build a suit with you to your exact specifications. And within 3 weeks' time, that suit will be back. It's made in the United States in the Joseph Abboud factory in Massachusetts.
Mm-hmm.
And he will bring the suit back to you, again, at the location of your choice for a final fitting, make any alterations that are needed. And in the end, you should be a very happy customer with a perfect fitting suit or tuxedo.
And does it cost a lot more to do a bespoke suit, or?
It is a little bit more expensive than what you would find in the Men's Warehouse custom program. And really that is primarily because of the fabrications are a little higher grade than what's in stores.
Okay. And are grooms dressing differently today in this still COVID, but almost post-COVID world? What type of styles are they going for? Is there a new attitude on what they want to wear? Is there more color out there?
Yes to everything, Rachel. Listen, it is, we've all been through a whirlwind over the last year and a half. And I think today's groom is really wanting to express himself in ways that maybe he hadn't before. So he's taking seasonality into account, meaning thinking about the linen suits for summer versus the wools for winter or fall. Color for sure has been tremendously important to him. Of course, you can't go wrong with a classic black tuxedo. However, there is a definite willingness to step outside the traditional boundaries, and there's a lot of experimentation, particularly with what we're calling the new blues. So not just navy, but think slate blue or shades that are slightly lighter than your traditional midnight blue tuxedo. I think that's where we've seen for sure the most traction across the board. And it's not just in a tuxedo. You could step out a bit with a traditional suit, meaning it doesn't have to be the micro window pane plaid of the past. I mean, you can express yourself with a bolder plaid statement and still look like $1,000,000 and not feel like you've really gone over the fashion ledge and are
Right.
outside the comfort zone.
A big faux pas on your big day. Does the bride or the significant other, or do they shop with them usually together, or?
Yes, I think more times than not, the bride or the fiance is going to be at his side to make sure that everything's also to her liking. But I think he is willing to advocate for some choices, to make sure that he feels he looks tremendous on that day as well.
Exactly. It's a whole confidence thing. And what advice do you have for men to style for their wedding day? I mean, what should they know? What should they think about?
So I think again, what kind of event are you having? Is it a smaller, tight family only event, wedding, or are you really going all out? And if you want to look classic, you would go with a peak lapel, classic black or midnight suit. If you want feel a little bit more casual, you would probably swing towards more of a notched lapel, or even the shawl collar has become tremendously popular nowadays. And if you don't want to experiment too much with color or print or pattern, you can have fun with your accessories. So you could really step out with a great printed pocket square. Socks, have been huge in men's fashion for years now. And I think those are ways that you can make subtle statements and really find ways to express yourself without maybe offending your fiance or bride to be in a
Exactly.
way that she's not maybe totally on board
Right.
with.
Exactly. And so, with wedding weekends, historically, they've really, for years now, they've really taken over. It's not just the event of the wedding, rehearsal dinners and the brunch and all that stuff. And I'm sure they come to your store, the grooms, to shop the whole wardrobe. Or are there certain pieces that a man should have in his wardrobe that will take him through the wedding weekend or even in life in general? I mean, that's a
Absolutely.
big question, that part, but I mean,
Absolutely, Rachel. I think to start with, you can't go wrong with having a great suit separate in your closet so that you have the ability to mix and match the trouser with maybe a polo or a great, printed button-down woven, or you could pair the jacket with a pair of jeans or khakis. So you want a pair of khakis, you need a great polo, I think a great sweater knit of some kind, whether it's, even in the Abood tradition, a great cable knit turtleneck, and having the khakis and denim along with the suit separate. I think just with those simple pieces and buying them in maybe earth tone kind of neutral color palettes, you're able to mix and match however you see fit for whatever your last minute need may be over those types of weekends.
oh, that's excellent. Excellent advice. Is there anything else you'd like to add? We have a little bit more time.
I think that it's exciting to see that men are really willing to step out a little bit more on the fashion front than we've seen in the past. And I think it's not obviously exclusive to men. I think coming out of this pandemic, hopefully, everybody is feeling joyous. They're feeling ready to participate in life again, and excited to be able to share a day as important as your wedding day with friends and family. And so having the ability to work on a brand like Joseph Abood and provide some of the elements to make his day more special, it's a great feeling. And we're excited to keep pushing the fashion envelope a bit further within the brand as we move forward. And, hopefully, these weddings will continue and we'll be able to suit all the men of America in Joseph.
Exactly. Exactly. And one last question. Do do you see there's a bigger trend towards bespoke versus rental, or it's across the board?
I think rental for sure has been on fire. And obviously it's a very cost effective way to outfit not only yourself but your entire bridal party. I do think it's worth the investment to buy yourself a beautiful custom tuxedo or suit, because you can't beat the fit. It's obviously tailored to you exactly. It is a piece, whether it is the suit or the tuxedo, that you'll have for years and years to come, and you'll get tons of use out of it. So, in my opinion, I would go the custom route, but I understand, the ability the need to have that rental option as well.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much for speaking with me today. I really enjoyed it. And I just want to say thank you, everybody, for joining us, and have a great night.
Thank you, Rachel.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Let me just stop.